that plastic shrink wrap. This was for a ATC project I did. And I had a couple left. And then these are little bones that Dawn sent me. And there's our little boy at Grandpa's grave. He loves going to see Grandpa at the cemetery. And here is I Heart Bonies. Oops, and then here I made little plastic shrink wrap. Or is it plastic shrink? Not shrink wrap. It's that shrinking plastic or shrink plastic. Whatever. Anyways, I made some little charms of, and again, I just I scanned him, cut him out, and I actually blew him up. Probably twice the size of this to shrink it down to this. Just so you know. And when you're doing this, it curls up like, it's all sticking together. And just keep at it. Keep, heating it up because it'll eventually come back out. If you stop when it's like that, it's done. And then these, I love this set. This is from Autumn Leaves. And it just has a file folder, a tag. I have a couple more in here. And here's our baby. That's the day we got him. I mean, he is like the cutest. And he was a chewer. Bill always told people that he taught us to put our shoes away because he would chew the back heel off. And there's our little baby. He's a puppy. And he's really just the funniest and cutest dog. And he gives us a lot of joy. He helped me through a really hard period in my life that was, I had a lot of pain and fear, and he really helped me through that. This is just a picture of our last house. Whenever you can't probably see it very well, but whenever we'd go outside, he'd have this little sad face in the window just watching us like, poor me. So these are just some, a couple people, Dawn and Megan sent me this little stamp set, so that's fun. And there's Galloway, and there's these are some new Prima flowers. I actually have these in my store at yourpaperpantry.blogspot.com. And there's just one set that I have. They're really, really pretty. Nice colors. Here's some more. And then this is the license plate I talked about in my last Friday video. Excuse me. I embossed the plate, and then I added May 1998 for his birthday year. And then I just stamped this in red and clear embossed it. And I tried to make it look kind of like a Minnesota license plate with the evergreen and lakes. Then what I did is I sprayed it with Pearl Glimmer Mist. And then, excuse me, while the Glimmer Mist is wet, I threw some clear embossing powder on it. And you can't see it, but it actually looks like the metallic or the reflective metal that license plates are made from. It's kind of cool. I really like how it turned out. And here's some pictures of Galloway in the snow. There's our little host again. Here's just I cut this with my slice. Little Minnesota with the bone to signify where we live. And then I had used a Sizzix cutout for the pocket, but it didn't expand enough because I wanted to put this little tablet or notebook in it. And this is just his faves. He likes to sniff. And this actually is like the most hilarious photo. We just moved in this house a year and a half ago. Excuse me, almost 2 years ago now. And I hired a contractor to do some of the work. Otherwise, I kind of hired people individually, and I, don't know if I'd do that again. It was a lot of work. Anyways, this is a picture of the guys putting in my granite countertop, and he's sniffing the contractor's, derriere. And what I did is I sent this picture to the contractor's wife, and she happened to be going to an expo that weekend, so she blew it up and put it in their booth. She said when Andy got there, the contractor, she said he about had a cow, so it was pretty funny. Anyways, there's our baby. I don't know if I can... This is just a little dog, another Sizzix die, and I put some little paw prints that Dawn gave me, little stickers. And then I'm just going to like put photos on the back of these. These are his favorite toys. His Elmo. He loves Elmo. And when I sing the song, or when Elmo comes on and he hears his voice, or if he sees him on TV, he goes nuts. And there's his little baby from FAO Schwartz. Somebody gave me that and he got hold of it and it's his now. Oh, good. Oh, sorry. I'll have to come back. Sorry.